Hello from Southern Ontario. It's Sunday, September 17th here in Canada. So as on Wednesday the 20th, we have the 1 million March for Children happening here in Canada. I think it's growing and is in about 80 cities now, last I looked. I've been wondering, actually thinking, that all along this was going to grow into being something more than just a one-day protest in all the different cities and keep your children at home, day off from school, as a form of protest. So it's come to light over the weekend that there is counter protest to this protest. I don't think I need to get into what the protest is all about, right? So anyways, moving on. Well, of course there's going to be counter protest, but some leaked Zooms and some other stuff has come to light. The unions are pushing for a counter protest, and some of the language isn't, well, it's not nice. It's Antifa like stuff. Wear your mask, get in the protester's face, basically provoke and create confrontation to try and escalate an intended peaceful protest into something that isn't peaceful. Well, I'd seen that coming. I didn't want to say anything about it. I didn't want to be suggestive. It seemed inevitable. So the woke left wants confrontation. So I speak of it because perhaps you might want to, if not leave your children at home at the protests, at least be very, very cautious about what's going on. Now, this is a double-edged sword, of course. The counter-protests to the protest, and again, I'll use the Antifa-like provoke and create confrontation mentality. The unions and the anti-protesters, they call the intended protesters the hateful far right. Well, really, the hateful far right is just protesting the government, the unions, and the school boards dictating what their children will see in their schools. You clowns who call the protesters hateful far right, you're employed by and you work for the hateful far right. Anyways, upside, if there is one, this is going to heat up. I thought it would all along. Let's hope it turns into another convoy. However, I caution you with your children, and maybe your own personal self, be careful what you're doing out there on the streets on Wednesday, people. Sorry. Take care.